Make pottery that represents yourself. What is up, Shaper Nation? This is Nic Torres here. And for those that don't know me, it's my mission to help potters like yourself discover your own unique voice and do that by giving you tricks and tips I have learned along my own pottery journey. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about why you need to be making pottery that represents yourself. And what do I mean by represents yourself? So we all have a little bit of way of doing things in our own way. Maybe let's say we wake up at different times, right? We eat different ways. We like different foods. We like doing different things, and those things represent ourselves. And because if we could add that stuff that we like to do that represents ourselves into our own pottery, then our pottery starts to show up a little bit better. It starts becoming a little bit of our own. And a lot of times I see is that potters they're not making for themselves. They're not making pottery that represents themselves. They're making pottery that they think will sell, that they think will look good for other people. It's not really representing themselves all that much. And when you are making pottery this way, what begins to happen is that you're not being truthful to yourself and you're not representing yourself as well. But why is it important to represent yourself with your pottery? Well, there's a couple reasons. So the first reason why you should be making pottery that represents yourself is because when people look at your pottery, you want people to know that it's from you. You are the person that made it because you are the person that made it. And you want people to know that stuff because not only will it help you maybe sell your pottery, but also build connections a little bit. And the more you can make pottery that represents yourself, the more people are going to gravitate to those things that you make. And that's really the biggest reason why you need to be making stuff that represents yourself. And if you could figure out how to do that, and you're probably going to go a lot further. But how exactly do you figure out how to make pottery that represents yourself? So what I believe that you need to be doing is to write down things that you are interested in. And first off, write down things that you're interested in pottery, right? So, you may like certain things that other people may not like. Say maybe you like polka dots on your pottery, or maybe you like flowers, or maybe you like mountains. Other people may not like those stuff, but you like those things. And it's important to incorporate those things into your pottery. Another thing about making pottery that represents yourself is making the best damn pottery that you could possibly make, no matter what. Right? If you are making pottery and you're just kind of going through the motions and you aren't making the best possible pottery that you can, you're not representing yourself with your pottery because you're only going through the motions. If you can make the best damn possible pottery that you can make, then you are representing yourself through your pottery by making the best pottery that you can make. Remember that every single pot that you make is a representation of yourself. So whether you're making it bad or you are skipping out a few steps, make pottery that represents yourself, put in that work, and make good pottery. Hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.